Okay.
So always remember,
In cab.
coupling, or I'm sorry, in cab starts on the outside. First thing we're going to check is our baggage compartment. Baggage compartment has our safety items. Okay. The way you open it, right here, the little handle right here, right next to the seat, it says baggage on it. You pull it, opens the compartment. So what should be in here, and trust me, it'll be on your test truck. It'll be back there, I promise. So what should be in here is our 3 reflective triangles. You're only describing them. Okay, 3 reflective triangles. There should be a bag of spare fuses in here. How many should that bag of spare fuses have? Minimum of 6. 6. And our fire extinguisher should be in there. If you can't find it in here, it's next to our driver's seat. Fire extinguisher, properly mounted and secured, and it is fully charged. Make sure you point to the gauge. All right. So that would be it for our baggage compartment, our safety equipment. From there, you, the student, will get in the cab. You're going to turn the key on, engine off to activate the lights. So we're going to do an external light check, and we're going to check the lights in the front and on the rear. There's 4 lights that we check out in the front, which is our high beam, low beam, left and right turn signal, four-way flashers. Okay. On the rear, they're going to walk to the rear and give you the hand signals. And you do left and right turn signals, four-way flashers, and the brake lights. It's only 3 on the rear. 3. All right. From there, the examiner will climb in the cab, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do now. So lower that hood down and latch it for me. Go ahead and get on the inside. All right, so once we get in the cab, the examiner gets in the cab. First thing we're going to check is our seatbelt. Seatbelt is properly mounted and secured. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Latches and unlatches. From there, we're going to do a safe start. Safe start consists of 4 things. We're going to make sure the truck is in neutral. Our brakes are set, meaning that they're out. We're going to go ahead and turn the key on, engine off. 2 things are going to happen when I do that. So gauges are going to sweep. This whole dash is going to light up. 2 lights we're looking to come off is our ABS light for our tractor and our trailer. Okay, so truck is in neutral. Brakes are out. Key on, engine off. Gauges are sweeping. ABS light turns off. Once those 4 things check out, we can start the truck. Okay. Once we got the truck running, we're letting the gauges build up air, which is our primary and secondary tanks. We're going to do the rest of the inspection. So usually the way I tell people to do this, we're going to go ahead and start off and do all of our glass on the outside, and then we'll come in here and do a sweep from left all the way to the right. Okay? So we'll do all of our gauges, our lights, our horns, and our climate control. But we'll start off on the outside, do all of our glass first. So mirrors, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, clean and clear, and they are adjusted to me or the driver. And then we go to our windshield. When we do the windshield, make sure you do everything on the windshield. So specifically talking about the glass first. Properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, clean and clear, no illegal stickers. Then we'll go ahead and talk about our windshield wipers, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. And then the rubber blade, properly mounted and secured, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and they are pressed against the windshield. We also got to make sure that they work and spray fluid. So they work and they also sprays fluid. All right. That's everything on the windshield. Now we'll come over here and we'll do a full sweep from left to right. So first thing we're gonna check is our air horn, city horn. Make sure that they both work. Then we'll do an indicator check. So we'll check 3 lights, make sure that they come out on the dash. So the first one will be left and right turn signals, which is 1. Left signal, right signal, they both work. Four-way flasher, make sure that one works. And then our high beam, which is right here in the middle. So all of our lights work. Then we'll go ahead and do our gauges. The gauges from left to right. So oil pressure should be from 30 to 60 psi, operating pressure. Water temperature. Operating temperature should be 180 to 200 degrees. Right here in the middle is our voltage meter. Voltage right now is reading 14.1. The range should be 13 to 14.5 volts. That's what it should be in between. Then we'll go to the right. Our depth gauge. We're not so much worried about the fuel. The depth gauge. Right now it's reading empty. That's why it's flashing red. It should be minimum 1/8. So always tell them what it currently reads, followed by what it needs to be minimum. And then underneath the depth tank, we have our primary on top, secondary on the bottom. Those are for our air tanks. Both of them should be between 120 to 140 psi. Okay. Once we get through with our gauges, we'll go ahead and do climate controls. We're only checking 2 climate controls, or 2 pieces of climate control. So we're going to check our defrost, which is at right now. Remember, this always needs to be on heat for defrost and heater, obviously. Make sure that there's air coming out up here. And then for our heater, make sure that there's air coming out on our feet. Okay. And that would be it for our in-cab inspection.